I obtained a shulker of this SMP's rarest item, speed, and I'm gonna be using it to destroy this server.
Do we run? No.
Buildings are running.
You may be wondering why I would even do this. Well, we'd have to go back to season 1 of the Speed SMP. The first season, I was uncontested, undoubtedly the strongest player, which got me into a lot of fights. You may be wondering why this is even important. After all, this did happen 2 seasons ago. Well, these fights made the server agree that I'm their biggest threat. Such a threat that they all agreed the best way to survive is to get me banned. 2 seasons later, the server still wants me gone. And in order to prevent that, I'll need speed. This server has a special plugin where if you kill someone, you gain speed, and when you die, you lose speed. And it also has a special banning mechanic where if you die while on -5 speed, you'll get banned, which is exactly why I need a lot to prevent that. And the first opportunity arrived when I got a tip that Korean was at spawn. Korean is the main guy who's been after me. Since day 1, he couldn't just leave me alone. So I offered him 1 speed for his life. That's when he started acting strange. He claimed he was crafting the speed withdraw item, even though 5 seconds ago it was literally in his hand. And you can craft it in your inventory. Then this happened. I was prepared for this. KR thinks I'm dumb, so I'm gonna prove to him that he's even dumber. Instead of charging 1 speed for his life, I doubled it. Now he has to pay 2 speed or die. And even if he refused to offer, I was just gonna kill him and force him to pay 1 speed to get his gear back. Either way, I gained 2 speed. This is just a few pieces of speed that I'll need. So for the next week, I focused on gaining as much speed as I could. While searching for more players, I stumbled upon something. There's only 2 teams with the gold farm, mine and Lasky's, so I knew it was his space, and all I had to do was wait around until... The player I just killed is Kitu, Lasky's teammate, and because of this, Lasky's refused to log on. So I did the only logical thing. I claimed his base. This was no longer Lasky's space, it's mine. But truthfully, I really don't care about this space. It's causing more tensions, and as long as these tensions led to more fights, I really didn't care. But no one was opposing us. Sure, everyone saw me and Z as the villain, but no one wanted to do anything to stop us. They were scared. They all knew they couldn't stop us, so instead of waiting for them to come to us, we went to them.
I heard blocks with an S.
We had banned Luke, and now we're holding KR hostage. For 1 IOU, he could live, but he decided not to take me seriously again, and changed the conditions of the IOU. And I'm not one to be messed with. Eventually, he complied and signed an IOU, but his teammate Lasky's once again refused to help out one of his teammates. So what happens next is all Lasky's fault. At this point, me and my teammate Z have a combined total of 18 speed, but things started to slow down because every time we tried to kill someone, they would just log out of the server. But my next opportunity would arrive when players were dueling at spawn, and it didn't take long until... Of course, I accepted, because who wouldn't take free speed? Luckily, I won, but something was off. Why was I taking so much damage? That thought will have to wait, because shortly after, they started attacking a new member named Confused. Finally, the fighting had concluded, so I decided to head back to Lasky's base to find it grieved. And it wasn't just Lasky's base either. This wasn't the first time something like this has happened. KR stole our gold and some of his teammates found one of our speed stashes and took some speed. And Lasky's used maps. Even though the owner knew that Lasky's used maps, he did nothing about it, and Lasky's was never banned.
No combat logging, no maps. Oh, wait.
Oh, that's so crazy. Just break a rule.
I can't just sit around and let the server constantly break rules against us, and I need to regain the speed I lost in that raid, so I hunted more players. Eventually, I succeeded in my goal of getting a shulker full of speed, and now all that was left to do was put the speed in my e-chest into my shulker. It's gone. It's really gone. Everything I've worked for is gone. Killing tons of players and having my base griefed. For nothing. It was at this point where I started to truly despise the server. I had officially lost everything. It was at this point where I gave up on getting a shulker full of speed. All I wanted to do was destroy the server. I was going to blow spawn whether Z, my closest teammate, agreed or not.
Since day one of the server, you've helped me. Like you've seconded my decision every time with like us leaving Luke in the spruce like phase. You know, us banning Luke, us killing KO. Every decision I've made, you've seconded it. Okay? And honestly, I don't agree with what you're doing, yeah. But you've seconded every single one of my decisions since the server began. So for once, I'm gonna let you make the decision.
With Z's support, I sent an announcement to the server. On Sunday, January 21st at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be blowing up spawn. You can try to stop me, ban me, I don't care. This is happening either way. And shortly after, the day arrived. The last stand, the entirety of the active Speed SMP members versus me and Z. And the player I helped earlier, Confused. won. We actually won. But now what? I killed everyone here. And I've already given up on getting a shulker full of speed. There's nothing left for me to do. There's no point of even playing anymore. So I decided to let the player who's been against me from the start ban me. I don't regret anything. Not blowing up spawn, killing the majority of the server, nor do I regret breaking the rule of no griefing.